Miles. Take it away, Miles.
Yeah, hello, thank you, Focus. I am MilesTFBaxxter. We'll be playing Simba's Big Adventure on the V-Smile. Using a real, genuine controller. This is a princess-themed controller that I got at the flea market a few years ago. That's a neat feature. If you're left or right-handed, you can just spin it around like that. We'll be playing it in the normal mode. The controller is not fully reliable. It's mostly okay. It will become a bit of an issue during the bird level and the plank level. Yeah, and this is my first time doing this, so I am a bit nervous, so apologies if I do get flustered. And the run will go by fairly quickly. I'll do my best to explain things as they happen, but some of the levels are very, very short. Yeah, but I think we are ready, so I'll do a countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. So we're starting off fairly calm here. We are supposed to touch the flowers of the correct colors, but we're just ignoring that. We do not want to touch the flowers. We don't have time for that. In the next level, that's the bird level. That's the one that's a bit tricky with the controller due to the hitboxes of the birds. Then we are supposed to touch the birds of the correct colors, but we do not want to do that. We don't want to touch the birds. We don't know where they've been. Hashtag do not touch the birds. It is okay to touch one of the birds, that is optional. We'll see whether or not we end up touching it.
What language is this game in?
Finnish. That's the original language of the Lion King, that's Finnish.
Interesting. I didn't think they localized these into, you know, that far north in Europe.
Yeah, no, this is... I also have this in Norwegian, that's my own language. I know it's in German, it's in a bunch of different languages. And I will explain later on why we're playing it in Finnish. This is the bird level where I need to focus slightly on not hitting these hecking birds. They will eat up time. We don't have time for that. The level after this one I discovered earlier this week, it can get soft locked. I'm hoping that won't happen. I think there's less than 1% chance of that happening. So hopefully that won't happen. That is a ladybug level where we need to touch either the biggest or the smallest ladybug. That is the bird that was okay to touch, so no worries. That is fine. Yeah, the next one we're supposed to touch the biggest or the smallest ladybug. But we do not want to do that. We want to do the opposite, because the victory animation takes longer than the losing animation. It takes more time to win than to lose. This is also the only level where I need to listen to the audio cues, whether she says pieni, that's Finnish for small, or suurin, that's big. So I need to listen to that and do the opposite. Suurin, that's big, we do the opposite. That's small. Pienin, that's small again. Oopsies, that's the word we'll hear a lot during this run. Oopsies and yeah, the most important words in the Finnish language.
We are learning Finnish here. I didn't think this... it's an educational game. I'm learning something.
Exactly. We're mostly ignoring what we're supposed to be learning, but we're learning Finnish instead. In this level we are supposed to be finding our friends that are hiding in the bushes. I don't know why they're hiding in the bushes, but we want to ignore them and just keep on going and climb some ledges. Lions are not known for being great ledge climbers. Rest in peace, Mufasa. Pour one out. And this would probably be a good time for a few donations if we do have any, because there's not too much going on. We're just ignoring our friends for the most part.
Okay. We do have a $20 donation from Rexon, who says, "Good luck on the run, hun. Not only does Norway have the best cheese in the whole world, but also the best Simba's Adventure Runner." That's sweet.
Thank you. That is my boyfriend who got me this copy of the game, the Finnish copy. So that
is Finnish faster?
Probably not. I've not done enough experimentation yet. It seems to be about the same length as all the others, so it's just to learn the language, really.
Oh, okay, that helps. You know, that is a reason to do a run. I quite like that.
Yeah, and I have been running this game for once a week for over a year now or something on my Hakuna Monday streams that I do every Monday on Twitch. If anyone wants to come by for that, they are more than welcome. If they want to check out more of this game and ask in more details, and I can explain more of the strats. And this is more of the same here, we're just ignoring our friends that are hiding in the bushes. And the next level, we will need to pair up some animals. We're supposed to pair up these baby animals with the correct species, but we don't have time for that. We're just pairing it up with whichever is the fastest. Here we have a bison, I think. We'll give that to the rhino, that is fine. The baby bison goes to the rhino. Sure, they will be happy together. We are playing on hard, and this level is one of the reasons why we are doing that, because on hard mode, you have 3 animals to choose from, 3 potential parents on the ledges there. And on hard mode, the extra parent is the one at the top, so you have the topmost platform there, the stone platform that's opening up. On normal mode, you just have the 2 bottom ones, and that is takes longer when you have to wait for that. And we want to get rid of these kids as quickly as possible. Because we gotta run. Pardon?
Is it luck? Or is it always the same position every time?
No, that is randomized, but it also doesn't matter. We're just getting rid of them as soon as possible. It doesn't take any longer or shorter to give it to the correct or the wrong one. So it is RNG, but it also doesn't matter.
That's the best kind of RNG, everyone.
Yeah.
For speedrunning.
And here we have the plank level. This is one where the controller can really mess you up, because now we're moving across, there we go, moving across all 4 dimensions, not just left and right, but also up and down. And the controller has some issues with that, so we can have Simba occasionally just stopping in his tracks or briefly wandering off to random direction. But we are gathering planks here to build bridges to get across the river. This is another level that is faster on hard mode, because on normal mode you only have the amount of planks that you need. Then you're picking up every plank that you come across. But on hard mode they have more planks scattered about, so you have to sort of count the amount of planks, because if you have too few or too many, then you have to start that section all over again. So you have to count at the same time, but you do get more flexibility when it comes to the routing. So it is quicker to reach where you need to go, as long as you know the route. And I have, fortunately memorized the routes mostly, so I don't have to do any counting anymore. And I don't know Finnish counting yet, which makes it extra difficult if I were to do counting and listen to the narrator who's counting with you in Finnish.
Perspective is very confusing here, because you jump and suddenly you're north now.
Yes. Again, it's 4-dimensional. That's how 4 dimensions work.
Olet oikeassa. Tarvitset 7 tukkia.
And I can ask if anyone in chat have any favorite songs from The Lion King. That's something I often ask when I'm running this game. It's always interesting to see what people answer, their favorite songs from all the films or the Lion Guard franchise. Every answer is valid, except for Yubendi from The Lion King 2. That's not a song, that's a crime. But every other song is valid. Be Prepared seems to be a very popular choice among people these days. It seems to be a resurgence. Scar's been getting a lot of love, I've been seeing.
I
pretty okay so far.
I personally would say mine is Just Can't Wait to Be King. Classic.
Yes, that is a classic. I believe that was definitely my favorite initially. Now I'm a bit back and forth between the different songs, but I know as a kid that was my go-to song, the one I loved the most.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Yes, we are learning some Finnish. As long as you keep running the game, you're bound to pick up a few words here and there. Ataketta, that's another one I know. That means bug in Finnish. I know how to say I killed Mufasa in Finnish, not from this game. But in general, I've not yet had to use that sentence, but one day I'm sure it will be useful.
Hienosti osattu.
When the time comes, I'll get to
Just
use
in
it.
case you ever meet him and he somehow speaks only
Yes.
Finnish.
Yes. And this is the most RNG heavy level of the game. We are touching bugs. We're touching
Hienosti
bugs
tehty.
of a certain pattern and color. You can see it in the top left corner there, which we're supposed to touch. It is randomized, which we're supposed to touch. Then it is also randomized which bugs descend first.
Kerää kaikki tämän
That
näköiset
varies.
ötökät.
So this is a level that can really make or break a run.
Hienosti tehty.
I do love the sound effects, by the way, in this game, especially the
Kerää
jumping, the
kaikki tämän
boings.
näköiset ötökät.
They should make a new version of the Lion King, where they incorporate these sound effects
Kerää kaikki
into
tämän
the film.
näköiset ötökät. Nyt
Get on it,
mentiin.
Disney.
Tää vasta on
They
They should do that with the
oikea.
live-action remake.
Yes, yes, and make it even more realistic. Now we're coming up on the first part of the last section. These are fairly straightforward. We have a bit of RNG here.
Valitse
There's a cow in our way, so we
polku.
can't
Ole
go that path.
varovainen, kun
We
kuljet
are.
tätä tietä.
It is randomized which path is the correct and not correct of the top and bottom paths here, getting across the waterfalls. So there's RNG there. You have
Hienosti
to
tehty.
make a good guess or quickly correct yourself if you see you're going the wrong path.
Valitse
Okay, we
oikea
were lucky
polku.
there. And there's also some spiders coming up, and their
Onnistuimme.
pattern can be randomized. So we might get hit. We might get hit. Will we get hit? Yes, we got hit.
Ow!
Okay.
Valitse
Wrong path,
oikea
wrong path.
polku.
Other than that, there's not too much going on here, other than going from start to end. So if you have any more donations, feel free to keep reading.
Aivan!
Yes, we have
Valitse
$10
oikea
donation from
polku.
Vic, who says, "Watch out for the boulder."
Yeah, we gotta watch out for that, especially at the end. We will see some boulders here.
I will say personally though, I actually do know exactly one Finnish word.
Okay.
One. And I don't know why it's the word I know. It's lentokenttä,
Yritä työntää kiviä.
which means airport.
Airport. Okay,
Yes.
well that's
Jee!
arguably more useful than I
Yritä
killed
työntää
Then I
Mufasa.
killed Mufasa.
Well, you can combine it with yeah and hupsis.
Seuraa
Yeah means
kuvia,
yay in
joissa on
Finnish, by the
tämä
way.
merkki.
Hupsis means
Hyppää
oops in
oikeille
Finnish.
kiville.
Oh, I thought you meant combine the word airport. Yay! Airport!
Yeah, you can combine it. Sure, you can make some sentences out of these words.
It's quite. This is quite an enjoyable little romp because if those don't know, I actually grew up on a similar thing to the V Smile. Not quite the V Smile, but there was the
Leapfrog?
one. No. It was from in company. It was like a more PlayStation-based console. The V. I need to remember what it is.
The motion? I know that's one. I think they had a few different ones.
It was
More
jumping.
modern, yeah.
Jumping Bean Island was the game I remember specifically.
Okay, I don't think I've heard of that one. We have some decorative snakes here that we're just running past. And time will be coming up very soon. We'll meet our friends, we'll get hit by a boulder, and then it will fade to black, and that will be the time. So goodbye, snakes. There we see our friends. There's the boulder, rest in peace, Simba. And time.
Kun Simba palasi
Wow, what an
viimein
ending.
kaikki
Yeah,
eläimet pitivät häntä
That was
hyvin rohkeana.
Simba's big adventure in Finnish on the V-Smile. Now we get rewarded
Nyt
with the
pidetään
dance party here.
hauskaa. Simba
There's
löysi
a reward
kotiin.
for
Ystävien kanssa on
completing the game.
hauska leikkiä. Liikuta
So we
peliohjaaja.
can dance to our heart's content in front of Pride Rock. We also have these buttons here at the top. You don't use them for gameplay, but you can use them to make animal noises when they light up. So that's fun. You can have an all animal noise run of the game or something.
All animal noise is the best completionist category. Well, I will say, I'll try my best here, Kusapa. I hope I said that right.
You did.
That's Norwegian, but
Yes,
thank you so much for running this. This brought back some great childhood feels for me personally, Miles. Is there anything else you'd like to say before we wrap up here?
Yeah, a few quick shout-outs to my boyfriend Rexham. Thank you so much for getting us this game. Shout-outs to Urban Banner, Resu, to Quick, to Dwagimorph, to Leofan, some of our regulars, and all our other regulars during the Hakuna Monday streams. People are more than welcome to drop by on one of those streams if they want to check out this game more. Thank you so much to Fastest First for having me, and don't forget to donate if you haven't yet done so. So, thank you so much. Tusen tack.
Thank you.